africawithoutborders.co.uk, africawithoutborders.co.uk. And I just want to make a video to encourage those in the West, whether in America, Australia, Canada, or Europe, to think about the African church. The African church is growing exponentially, but there are few seminaries, there are few good Bible teachers in Africa compared to the many, many false Bible teachers, and there are few resources. And I'd encourage you, I'd encourage your church, I'd encourage your seminary, I'd encourage your lecturers, if you're in a seminary in the West, I'd encourage any churches to be thinking of encouraging the African church. Like, for example, this book here, it's the MacArthur Handbook for Effective Biblical Leadership. You know, a lot of African pastors don't get these kind of resources. So I know that there are organizations like Legionnaire Ministries that have been given study Bibles away to pastors. John MacArthur's done that with study Bible, but very often the African church is neglected. We need to get good resources, good literature and good resources out to the African church, whether it be in West Africa, North Africa, East Africa, etc. So please pray about supporting and helping the African church, about getting good literature. You know, we forget that there is not, you know, the literacy rate in Africa, in many villages, they don't know English. And it's imperative that we get good Christian literature to these people. And very often, the Reformed literature is above their heads because, you know, it's not being translated and edited to the people's level. It's imperative that we get good literature at their level in every African country, town and village. But you can start by giving pastors these kind of resources that will take these kind of resources and study. So please, especially if you're in the Reform community, you go to these Reform conferences, you know, why not put a bit more effort into Africa? You know, pray about an African nation, Zimbabwe, whatever nation, and put some effort into helping the believers there and training pastors and encouraging pastors to grow in the things of God and to preach the word of God. Our website is africawithoutborders.co.uk, africawithoutborders.co.uk. Whatever you send us, whatever you give us, we will use to encourage the people in Africa to go deeper into the word of God. So this is a wonderful resource. It'd be great if we could give copies to pastors, this copy. But people have to have a vision for Africa to help the African church to get deeper into the word of God. They're going to be the future leaders in the next 10 to 20 years. It's the African churches that are going to be leading the world. And it would be good if we could make them stronger or help them to be stronger in the word of God. God bless you and take care.